One can go beyond only when one surrenders to God, which means you take either Bhakti or Vedantic interpretation. What is meant is we are able to clearly see the limitations of Maya, and therefore we do not get carried away by this Maya. We do not lose the wisdom. Now the next question is, if by surrendering to Bhagwan, if by taking shelter at his feet, one can cross this Maya, why everyone is not doing the same thing? Why people are into these different things that they want to seek or take support of? Why can't everyone understand that, okay, Paramatma is the only unchanging principle, so that is my goal of life? Why don't people do this? So Bhagavan says in the next shloka, Namam dushkrutino mudhaha prapadyante naradhamaha Mayaya pahrita jnanaha Asuram bhavamashritaha Namam dushkrutino mudhaha prapadyante naradhamaha Mayaya pahrita jnanaha Asuram bhavamashritaha. So in the earlier shloka it was said, those who do surrender to me, mam eva ye prapadyante, te etam mayam taranti. Now what is said here? Mudaha mam na prapadyante. The mudha, the deluded people, they don't surrender to me. They don't surrender to me means they don't have as much faith in me. They are like, okay, Bhagwan is there, let him be there. I know what I am doing. Generally, this is how we think. So, mudaha mam na prapadyante. Who is a mudha? So first sign is already given, but how one becomes mudha? So he says dushkrutinaha. Dushkrutinaha means those who do bad actions. Dushkrutinaha means those who have performed wrong actions, they become dushkrutinaha. They don't take me seriously. Now, when people make statements here and there about God, they don't know what they are talking. Dushkritinaha means individuals who have not lived their life properly, they all are classified here. Those who have committed sins, papis. Mam na prapadyante. See, mudaha means they don't know what is the truth. But they may not commit sins. This is one class. There are sattvic mudaha. Right? Is possible. Then there are rajasic mudaha and tamasic mudaha. In the last class I told you, everything Bhagavan is going to classify into three. So Sattvic Mudha means they may not have Viveka Shakti, ability to discriminate and analyze and do decision making. But with some simple faith, they will do certain good things, but they don't know what is the nature of God. This is one. On top of that, so now such people, just generally you take Muda, they may be taking support of the Maya aspect, means Vishayas, objects. And they say, I am going to live good life. With right means I am going to earn a lot of money. I am going to enjoy life. People have no idea how I can enjoy. Big house, cars, wealth, this, that. This is first group of Muda. He will do everything legally in the right way, dharmic way. I don't cause any harm to anyone. Once in a while, if you want, I will write a check also. Here you go. Don't ask me to attend any classes. This is one category. Second category, dushkritinah. They will say, here and there if we want to do something wrong, it is okay. Everything is fair in love, war and business. They can go on adding more and more things, and in politics, and in this, and in that. What is remaining then? So, here and there if they have to take wrong steps, they don't hesitate. They become dushkritinaha mudaha. So they will take wrong means also, and of course there is no viveka. These are the rajasic kind, where kama krodha, push everyone behind, don't come in between. And then there is another category, naradhamaha. Naradhamaha means tamasic kind of mudas. They say, this guy is creating a lot of trouble, finish him. They don't hesitate even to go to that extent. All of them have taken support of Maya. So, every variety we can see in this world. Such people, Bhagavan says, they will never come to me. Mudaha, dushkrutinaha, naradamaha. And what has happened? Mayaya apahrita jnanaha. Their jnanam, their understanding, their wisdom has been kidnapped. Apahrita means kidnapped, stolen by Maya. Everything was okay. Suddenly what happened? Suddenly Maya came. All that knowledge gone. And when this happens, when crisis comes in life, people, they go to temple and everything until when Bhagwan does whatever I want. When something goes wrong, I don't believe in that God. You must have come across such people. I have also come across some such people. There was one lady, very devoted, going to temple, doing puja and everything. Her husband passed away. She threw away Bhagwan. I don't believe in God. भगवान ने क्या बिगाड़ा है? माया, अपहृत ज्ञान. So our faith is like this only. As long as he does what I believe in, everything is okay. Asuram bhavam ashritaha. Bhagavan says such people are having asuri bhava. So about this asuri thing, Bhagavan is going to talk in 16th chapter. asuram bhavamashritah mam na prapadyante, then their buddhi will never think that, oh, we have to think of God. Now it is time to think something positive. When there are crises, at that time if somebody thinks, I will develop devotion now, it is very rare, it is impossible almost. We should already have devotion, because in the crisis time, whatever devotion we have, that also will be tested. It will be really shaken if we are not firm. So, such people, Bhagavan says what to do. They don't come to me at all. Because all that they have to do is, ask me, I need your help. He says, I will give.